Hey guys, we're going to be talking today about how to add different features to your career exploration project to make it a little bit more interesting. So, first things first, you will be required to insert some pictures into your project to make it a little bit more interesting for people to look at. I mean, you need more than just text on the page, or else it's going to be completely boring. So, I'm going to show you how to do just that. So, um, most of the teachers are wanting you to at least insert two pictures. You could do one for each slide if you'd like to, but please make sure that they are relevant. Relevant means that they actually are connected to what you're talking about on that page. Um, so, for example, here it is on your All About Me slide, which, so if you bring up like maybe natural talents, for me, singing is a natural talent. So maybe I'd be inserting a picture about being a singer. So I'd go to Insert, and then I go to Image, and now you come to the spot. So right here it says Upload. That would be as if you got a picture off of your Facebook, or if you had uploaded a picture to the computer, then you could choose the file that was on your computer. Um, you could choose where you want to get it from. So whether it was in your pictures right here, and then you'd go into your files. But I don't necessarily want to do that. Um, Now, what's cool is that you could actually go search, and you could find pictures from out on Google that you could use in your presentation if you wanted to. Um, if you had one saved already to your drive, you could go and put it in here, or search for it in here. Um, Another option you have is, like for example, I do a lot of stuff on here, so I have albums already of pictures that I've done through Google. Or you could do a URL, which that's just a fancy way of saying this big long thing up here if you had it. But ways that you insert pictures. So if you could do that now, I would greatly appreciate it. Thank you. Okay, another thing I'm going to teach you is how to insert bullets or bullet points. So you might see right here that I just went and I put my singing natural talent right here next to this. But if I wanted to make it more streamlined, I'd probably want it to come down here, down underneath the N, or just underneath this, and you could see that that's what I was talking about. So this would be the item that I'm that I'm being asked by the teacher, but then this would be my answer. So I'm going to show you how we insert bullets. So first of all, I might be bringing this down here like this, but the next thing that we do is bring our cursor right here, and you can see it says bulleted list. If I click on it, it already puts the dot right there. So, and what's really easy is if I wanted to add another talent, I just hit enter and it makes another. So then I can insert my next natural talent, which would be speaking other languages if I was talking about for myself. So if you could do that when you do your presentation or create your presentation, I would greatly appreciate it. Don't forget how to do the bullets. Okay, last but not least, I know a lot of you are going to be wanting to do this, and you're wondering how in the world do I change this from being plain white to something else. So one way we can do is we can go to theme that's up here, and you can see that these are all the different ways that you might make your background look. I think that these are really good ways to kind of present information. I like these simple themes. Other people, they tend to want to use something as a background picture, but I want to show you guys what happens if you use something other than the themes that are provided. So let's say I wanted to, I know some people, they want to use like they're really into cars. So, cars or something. So they go, oh, I want to go and insert some picture that I have um, into my presentation and make that like my background for every slide. So when they click on background, they go image, and then, like for example, what if I chose this one that was in one of my albums? And then they say, oh, well, add it to the theme, for example, like if this was for a childcare class. While that might look kind of cool here on this first slide, can you see my writing on the slides that come after? The picture that is on there should never, it shouldn't overpower the text that you're putting on there. If it makes it hard for the viewer to see what you're talking about, I would avoid doing it. But I would say maybe for the first slide, this is not a bad thing to do. But just please make sure that you can actually see the text because that helps the viewer see the text. Thank you.